Hello everybody, welcome to G4G here on YouTube. Today we are in Paladins taking a look at the newest hero to come out, and he is Lex. He's being considered a flank hero, so he joins the likes of Skye, and I'm pretty sure Reaper, oh I'm sorry, did I say Reaper? I mean Androxus. So he joins the likes of Skye, and Maeve. Ganessa, you could kind of call her flank because she does tend to stay away from battles, but Evie, Buck, and Androxus. He's a flank hero. And I like his art style. I think his art style is pretty cool. Very, very mean looking. So here he is here on the champion screen in the store. And because I have the Founders Pack from when it was $20 quite a while ago, he is automatically given to me. It looks like we also have a completely new collection for Pip called the Infiltrator. And we have some potentially Gundam-looking thing over here for... Wow. Yeah. So Fernando looks totally like a Gundam. I gotta admit that is pretty cool, and it is probably one of the most visually distinctive skins that they did. I really do like the Dread Hunter one for Dragus. It looks like he's like a combination Aliens or Predator. That's a pretty cool, just like complete reskin. So, taking a look at Lex. Looking at his colors, so it seems like what changes is this headband, so not very visually distinctive there. His chest, he goes purple. It says red here, but it kind of comes out like a brownish over there, and a Cassie looking green on the thumbnail, but a deeper forest green over there. His weapons... Wow, only the handle changes. Sometimes Paladins really skimps on the diversity of its colors.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy spotted. Yeah, he strikes me as being a little bit of a dick. Honestly, you know what? In looking at his art style here, I would almost say he's a 2K style. He looks kind of like he would be at home in Battleborn. Maybe not one of the Borderlands series, but certainly Battleborn, I think. So his left click is magnums, dual magnums that fire every 0.7 seconds, dealing 700 damage, which actually seems like a lot. In pursuit, begin rapidly firing your magnums at the nearest target to you with perfect aim. Combat slide, 3-second cooldown. Activate the slide forward in the direction you're facing. A ridiculously long cooldown and something called Retribution. You have a Retribution target that is revealed to you when nearby. Killing that target grants additional credits if they are on a kill streak. Activating Retribution randomly selects a new target. Very, very weird ability, and I will give Hi-Rez credit where it's due. Probably the most unique ability I've seen in any of the hero shooters right now. And he has an ultimate called the Law. Release an infallible surge of judgment, executing targets at or below 65% health. Targets above that take 600 damage and are slowed. So at first, when I first started reading them and I saw the basic ability, I was like, here's where they kind of rip off Tracer. And then, you know, as you read further, you're like, okay, never mind, the guy's nothing like Tracer. And the guy is nothing like Reaper, even though he's got the dual guns. Androxus is more the Reaper here, if anything. I would have to say this is definitely a very, very unique character so far. So legendary card, Heroism, you gain 25% attack speed for 2 seconds using slide. Your weapon shots deal 40% more damage to targets over 65 health. Your target is also revealed to teammates if they are revealed to you. Ooh. That could be nifty, and we'll just accept the default. So it's a laser, which is actually very like Borderlands-ish. Pinpoint accuracy at a pretty good sized distance. Let's see what... 245 damage at this distance. Can we hit the back row? Wow. 369 for headshots. That is an awesome distance.
Enemy rampage.
Man, this guy is going to be vicious if he's setting up off to the side or in the back line somewhere. That is a lot of damage, and that's very, very tight aim. Oh, look at that up close. Wow. This guy is strong. And the fire rate is just right, I think. It's not too slow. And it's not too fast. Okay, so. Is that the... No, it's not the random reveal. Okay, so there's the right click. It's a shame in training that you can't adjust the cooldowns, but...
That's 9 in a row.
So there's his combat slide. That's the fastest thing he's got. It's... I would say it's similar to McCree's roll, except you're not rolling. That's pretty good. Let's see how his turn control is. No, he doesn't. But he can strafe during it, so he can... That's very action film. The fact that he can strafe and the slide, and... Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. If people were revealed... I can imagine him, like, sliding through and nailing shots for very skilled characters.
I am the instrument of judgment. I can't use that. 13 in a row.
So that one's healing. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, this guy is... He's pretty strong. I can imagine him being some top damage.
No one escapes the law. 15 in a row. Double kill.
So that was an interesting shot over there.
Triple kill. The end of consciousness. Double kill.
That... I don't like the right click too much. That camera angle swap makes it a little awkward. I'm gonna stand right in front of her and see what happens. I don't know how I feel about that one. That's almost not even really worth it, but I'll try in a closer... Okay, let's see what happens here. Yeah, you know... Especially at this range, I think it would just kill faster going for body or even triple headshots. Not too fond of that. So there's my retribution marker.
Not yet. Double kill. Triple kill.
Very, very interesting. He's an interesting hero. I think He's definitely got the potential to be one of the strongest damage dealers for sure. Is he healing yet? Okay. So let's see what happens if we ultimate this Fernando at fairly close range here.
No one escapes the law.
Not a lot of damage at full health. Let's see if we can get somebody low and see what it's like for that execute portion of this. Should be ready for it in just a second. Alright. So let's get Fernando fairly low here. Alright, and now let's try it.
No one escapes the law.
Wow. And there was even some splash onto Ying over there. Kind of interested in what exactly the indicators are. I guess it's the mark target, but... yeah, I don't like my right click with this guy too much at all. Alright, let's take a look at his cards, and then that'll be our video here on Lex. So it looks like we still have the Troublemaker set up and Starslayer Ruckus. I did happen to catch the devs talking about that one on Twitch one time. They were very, very excited about that skin.
Lex.
Alright. Oh, wow. Card UI has changed a little bit over here. We'll do it this way. So, in his Retribution tier, you gain 7% movement speed when you are within 60 units of your Retribution target. Killing your target refills 15 of your maximum health. Increase the range at which your target becomes revealed. You gain 10% lifesteal. Either one of these would be solid, I think. Hard to say. But nope. Okay. Here in Pursuit, gain 8% movement speed, reduce the cooldown of it. I think that's stupid. It's up so frequently anyway. Heal or gain 4% damage reduction. Movement speed, health, or damage reduction. These two might need to play out a little bit. It depends on how people are good at aiming at him or knowing he can't turn and has no turn controls. I think I will go with Fortitude. I always like that for the movements. Well, that's actually not his movement. That's different. Combat Slide is his movement. Maybe the reduction in cooldown is better. I was confusing his In Pursuit with Combat Slide for a moment. Increase the distance, regain an ammo, gain movement speed after it ends. Landing a headshot lowers the remaining cooldown. Again, I think cooldown is a bit of an overkill for Combat Slide, so I would probably do distance. Because it's up enough that I think he could use it to get in and stay low and get out. Condition, gain 5% movement speed. You cannot be slowed more than 60%. That's probably situational. Kills and eliminations generate ammo or you reload faster. I like the idea of reloading faster. So, let's go with you. Let's go with the distance. He's going the distance. He's regaining health. Movement speed. And reload faster. Bump that up. Bump. 30%. That. 10% faster. So one more point. Tough one. Let's go with that. And Fortitude, yeah, okay, that's cool. Let's take dual magnums in pursuit. Begin rapidly fire your magnums. I didn't even feel like it was perfect aim. It really didn't. So Retribution is the one that is the arc. That's the Retribution target. I don't know. A reduction in cooldown for in pursuit might not be that great because I just don't like it. It felt weird. It felt like I was just better off shooting direct shots at him.
No one escapes the law.
Retribution is interesting. I think it is worth some points, but I feel like most of his just direct kit, like movement speed and everything, is pretty cool. And an increased distance in combat slide is also really nice. So hopefully I'll be able to try him out sometime soon.
Lex.
And see what he's like. As for his headband, probably not going to change that color a whole lot. It just doesn't even seem worth it. I think I will go with just a car. Yeah, let's stay with just a car. His weapons. Yeah, we'll make the weapons match. And the voices. His MVP pose. I wonder if they're kind of going for a Judge Dredd thing on him. I am the law. That might, you know, that might honestly be what they're going for with him, is a little bit of a Judge Dredd thing. I will say, at least, he does not really seem to be a direct rip of anybody, and that's kind of been haunting Paladins a little bit with its, you know, the Overwatch comparisons a little bit, but this guy feels somewhat unique. He's not really a McCree. He's not really a Tracer. He's not really a Reaper. It's kind of just like a reimagined Judge Dredd. And I think his damage is pretty impressive. I like him a lot better than Shaolin, who is a somewhat recent damage dealer. Tyra's pretty cool. Tyra is a lot of fun, but I think Lex could be very interesting. So maybe sometime this weekend I'll get in a game on him and upload that. So thanks for checking out Paladins here from Hi-Rez Studios and the newest hero Lex. See you guys later.